Hey guys, today's video is going to be my updated foundation routine. I did one this summer that was like my full face foundation routine. So of course when the seasons change, sometimes you use like different products and stuff like that. I know I do, especially because I have dry skin. I still do wear the color stay, just depending, but most of the time if I do wear it, I like to mix it with a little bit of moisturizer, just because I have normal dry skin and I want something a little more moisturizing on my face throughout the day. This is going to be like me showing you like my full face foundation, like whenever I want to wear foundation, because not every day I actually do want to wear foundation. Recently my skin has, I don't know if you guys remember, but I talked about, I wear foundation most days because my skin's not so even, but recently my skin has really been looking really nice on its own, and I'll be doing a skincare video very soon. I'll probably film it within the next couple days. So lately I really don't have to like wear foundation. A lot of times I just put on concealer and like just a little powder, or sometimes just the concealer, but well, yeah, most of the time I do put on a powder with it just because, but not all the time. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go through the products that I use, and then later on after I talk about this in the video, you'll see actually how I put them on. So first step I do, of course, I want to moisturize my face. I still use my Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion. And then once I have moisturized my face and everything like that, I like to, before I put on this particular foundation, I like to spray my face with some Fix Plus. I just feel like it, adds a little more moisture there and everything, and I don't know, I feel like it makes the foundation look better. And I also, no matter which foundation I'm using, even a lot of times if I'm just wearing powder on its own, I like to put on the L'Oreal Studio Secrets Magic Perfecting Base. That's a mouthful, but this is a really good face primer. It definitely fills in the pores, and if you do put on foundation, it makes it go on like really smooth. So I normally apply it here in these areas, which you will see in the video. And then for my foundation, I go ahead and this is the Stila One Step foundation. You guys probably heard me talk about this in another video, but this foundation, I got the best. It's like weird. Well, I'll talk about that in a second, but I got the best deal on this foundation. I got this foundation off of Outlook, and Outlook is basically a website that you just sign up for. It's free and stuff like that, but they have like the most amazing deals on like cosmetics, clothes, shoes, accessories, what else, like trips. They even have like vacation deals and stuff like that on there, so it's really amazing. There's something for everyone. It's not just women. So they had a Stila sale going on the other day. This is a high-end foundation, so it's normally like 40 something dollars. I think it's like $45. On Outlook I only got this for $9, so that was definitely quite a deal, and I only paid like $4 and some change for shipping. And then I usually just work it in using my e.l.f. powder brush, because this is really good for working in foundation. And then once I have that done, I usually do like my brows or whatever. And then I like to use this Beauty Factory's Professional Camouflage Concealer Powder. There's so much to say. Anyways, this is just a thing. Never mind this. I used to mix my foundations right there. I should clean that off. But this is like a bunch of different concealers in here. There's even like a white one if you want to highlight and stuff, but I usually just use these three here on the end in like this little L shape, and I just apply that underneath my eyes just with my finger. I don't use a brush or anything like that, because I've had this like for a really long time, and I had stopped using it, and now I don't even know why I stopped using it, because this concealer in here is so good. Like, better than any concealer I've ever tried. Like, it's better than my MAC Studio Finish. Like, I don't even use that anymore. I use it for my brows, but on my, and I use it like on my face, but under my eyes I just use this concealer is just so freaking creamy. The consistency of it is so nice. So I just like spread it underneath my eye, and then I pat it out. And I don't know if it's because it's like winter or something like that, but I don't even have to set this like with powder if I don't want to. Like, if I want to be like extra safe or something like that, or if I feel like I'm gonna be sweating or whatever, then I'll set it with a powder, like translucent powder. But aside from that, I usually don't set this. I have it on right now and I didn't set it, and it doesn't crease up. Like, as long as you just smooth it on and pat it, it's the best consistency, and the coverage is amazing. I don't even have to color correct with this. I just put it right on and it just covers, and you don't need to put like a whole bunch on. You don't need to pack it on. I just love it. It's really, really good. So that's like, this is just like, I'm in love with it recently. I just love it so much. And it is winter, like I said. Well, it's fall going into winter, and I normally in the summer I usually always set my foundation, but the consistency of this particular foundation, I don't always have to set it. So oh yeah, before I set it, I usually go in with my MAC Studio Finish concealer, and then like, I always have like these little dark spots on the side of my face or whatever, so just anywhere I see any blemishes or whatever, I go ahead and cover that up with that. And if I do want to wear powder, which most days I don't set it with powder, but like I said, if I feel like, if I'm going out, feel like I'm gonna be sweating and stuff like that, I just either go over it with the MAC, with my MAC MSF, and this is in dark, or I use my True Match powder. And this is usually powder I use if, like, on days where I don't want to wear full face foundation. I just put that on, my concealer on, and then like my True Match powder. And I mean, that's basically it. I contour and stuff in the video, but that doesn't really need too much explaining. And oh yeah, even though like recently I've been loving like a matte face. Like, before I used to be all about like the dewy foundation, like looking more, you know, natural or whatever the case may be, but recently, I don't know why, I've just really been loving like a matte face. Like, I like looking like not shiny and oily, which is not hard because my skin's not oily or anything like that, but I just like to keep it looking, you know, just matte. But I do still like to have some type of dimension, so I love using my e.l.f. Gotta Glow blush, and this is a really great highlighter. It's comparable to NARS's Albatross. It's like a dupe for it, and a lot of people say they don't like it. Some people say it's like chalky and stuff. I totally disagree. I think it's gorgeous. When you put it, it looks like kind of like an ivory color in here, but when you put it on the face, it kind of turns into this nice gold sheen. It's very, very pretty. I love it a lot. So I usually put that on top of my cheekbones, and if I'm not doing too much makeup, or if I don't want to do a highlight or something, under my brow, I usually just sweep a little bit on there, and then sometimes a little bit down the center of my nose. So that is the basis for my my foundation routine, and well, for the fall / winter time at least. And so yeah, that's all I had to talk about. Go ahead and get into the video and let you guys see how I actually do my foundation, and I will see you guys all later.